let me ask you, if people who were not joining us live on our air, we ended our segment today at 9 o'clock talking about the proliferation of these so-called ghost guns. Tell folks what those are and your concerns.
So the so-called ghost guns are guns that are created, whether you use a 3D printing machine or you manufacture it from parts like from Home Depot and things like that, that do not have serial numbers on them, right? And so any person is allowed to make a gun as long as they are still legal within the limits to purchase a said gun. So it doesn't make it, you know, easier necessarily for the criminal to do that. And then you have to think about it. So for instance, if I were wanting to make a Glock pistol, it would take me probably a minimum of about 16 hours to print just the lower portion of that gun. Then I need to go and buy the bolts. I need to go and buy all the other metal parts, because that is what the ATF and folks like that, when you are making these guns, they still have to have certain parts, because no one wants them to be able to get through certain metal detectors and things like that. Then the person who is making that gun still needs to file it down. They need to make sure that it functions properly and things like that. So, you know, for the most part, people making ghost guns, a non-serialized gun, they still have to have, you know, the wherewithal. Now, the criminal that wants to do that, there are so many other ways for people to get guns or to create things, what they call switches, which was what on the back of the Glock that was used in the latest shooting of the 3 police officers here in HPD. So it is not so easy to create one of these guns. It's still easier for folks to go out and not really purchase the right way. So if you think about the form, I think it's 4473, where you have to do the background check and things like that. Part of the things that could be done is there are like thousands, if not more, hundreds of thousands of individuals who turn in a paperwork to receive a gun. Most businesses that sell firearms, they have up to 5 days waiting for the NICS to come back. If the NICS doesn't come back, they have the right to sell that gun to the individual. Now, guess who has the list of all of this? The criminal justice system, the FBI, they have a list of all those people who are not allowed to buy a gun if they were delayed or otherwise because of a criminal background, not be able to do it. How many of those people have they actually went and got because they are falsifying a federal document? Probably only 10%. So if we really wanted to start picking up those folks who have criminal background, criminal intent, trying to break through the system, go get those folks. That would take some of the people off the street.